Hi, I'm Sister Lorraine Lauder. I'm the Executive Director of Water with Blessings, and I'm going to talk with you a little bit about our project to take 5,000 of these filters to hurricane victims in northern Honduras. So first I'm going to show you this filter as we classically use it, which is attached to a bucket. This bucket is clear so that you can see the nice dirty water collected from a nearby creek here in Louisville. But this bucket setup in a normal bucket is what we put into the hands of mothers. They serve as water women, and they can filter for up to 100 people a day. In non-disaster situations, we ask them to filter for 15 to 20 people a day for households. But in this kind of situation where people are literally living under bridges or under overpasses and in all kinds of refugee situations, one woman can easily filter for many more people than that 20 a day with this one filter. So if you see here, if you want to come in here, we're getting a really great water flow, and this is a filter we've used for a number of years here at Water with Blessings as a demo. And I'm going to show you, we're filling up this jar. This is water, as I said, from a nearby creek, so it does a pretty good job, at least beginning to approximate the kind of contamination you see in a flood situation. But someone can literally take flood water, and as you can see, it's just taken me a few seconds to even fill up this jar. A bucket this size will normally filter in about 20-25 minutes if the filter is kept clean. So I'm gonna drink some of this water just to show you. That is now clean according to EPA standards, cleaner than bottled water requirements at a little over 5.5 log of purification there. So as I said, you got to do some training, and that's a lot of the expense we look at here, plus the shipping and getting everything into the women's hands. But as you can tell, this filter is just, this water is flowing beautifully, and someone keeping this going 24 hours could filter 400 gallons. Even if we go for half that in a day, that's a lot of water. 100 people, 100 gallons of water a day is plenty for 100 people, and that's really not too much for somebody to do at all. So I'm going to turn this off, and I'm just going to tell you that to put this into a woman's hands normally costs us $75. Doing it in this situation, we have both some additional cost factored in, but we have some very generous match. So the producers of this filter saw your product, have matched another generous donor, Quality Home Products of Houston, Texas. So they're matching 1-to-1. So we have 2,500 from Quality Home Products being matched by Sawyer. So we have 5,000 of the Sawyer filters. And if we take 20 of those and put those into the hands of women out in the places where other aid organizations aren't going to be able to get to, that's going to be thousands and thousands of people able to drink clean water. To get this filter into the hands of mothers then is going to cost us around, let's see, I've got around $63 per water woman. The other piece of good news is we also have match from UPS Foundation. They're going to provide cargo shipping, air cargo, which is a huge benefit as well. So what we're looking for from Food for the Poor is about $26, in addition to the match we already have, about $26 per filter to get these into people's hands. We also have over here what we call our water station, and this is appropriate in times of disaster where you have large groups of people in shelters, some kind of shelter or some kind of camp. This can be fitted with up to 6 filters. We've got 4 on this one, but we're planning 6 for Honduras. It's a simple matter of just drilling into some kind of vessel that can serve as a tank. We'll be setting those up in Honduras, and you can see we just have these hooked here. And so you can imagine if we put all these down and had people filling these bags that we provide, so we provide these bags as well with both programs, then they're going to be really quickly able to provide drinking water for people in that kind of situation. So those are costing us, I think, around, with the bags, if we provided 500 bags per, that would be $750. So about $250 for the station itself. And then the bags, another $500 to make sure that everyone in the shelter can carry water over to their family or their group, their small group. So again, overall, we're looking for about $26 per filter to get these distributed. The filters are all provided now. They're all donated. The shipping is donated by UPS. All we're looking for is the funding for the additional hardware that's needed, including buckets like this one. And we're looking for funding to cover all the training. We have a team already in Honduras of Hondurans that normally works with us all year round. And they are already out in the field and taking what we had and starting to get it distributed into these areas. So they're willing to go into these very difficult and challenging situations and make sure that these filters get into the hands of women who will be filtering for people around them, or into the hands of managers of shelters who would be able to make sure that these are put to good use for larger groups of people. So we want to thank Food for the Poor and everyone who has been playing a part in this project, and ask everyone to pray, please, because people are really suffering right now in Honduras. Thank you.